Welcome to a new Let's Play. I know I've been concentrating on the Elder Scrolls, but I thought I'd give Legend of Grimrock another go. It's mainly because of a mod that I was aware of, and this is supposed to be a modded game called Back to the Dungeon. This is a mod based on the old school Dungeon Master game that I absolutely loved, and I'll go on a bit about this. I'm just gonna pick some characters. Elia Lion, oh no, let's not pick him. We're gonna pick the characters that traditionally we are supposed to get in the Dungeon Master tutorial. Let's get Hawk the Barbarian. And we've got Syra. But I loved Dungeon Master when it came out because, well, it came out I think in 1986 or 1985. I didn't pick it up then. I went down to the seafront and I recall me and my parents were waiting for the train and I was getting bored as kids normally do, and to keep me quiet my mum decided to buy me this game, and it was on very cheaply, and this was for the Atari ST, and I absolutely loved this game. The game scared me, to be quite honest. Oh, there's Hawk again, because there were all kinds of monsters and it was dark and atmospheric, and pretty much as atmospheric. Oh, look at these. Can I pick up these rocks? Pretty much as atmospheric as you could get on the Atari ST. I'm just trying to pick up the... Oh, I want to go and pick up... This is him, Nabi the Prophet. I'm basically picking up characters that... Oh, here's Alexander. Aren't exactly optimum, but... are in the original... manual, and I used to always pick up Hissa Lizard because he was by far the best fighter, and I used to pick up Gothmog because he was by far the best mage. But we're not going to do that here. We're just going to go along and try to complete the game as it was in the manual. Now, for everyone who hasn't played Dungeon Master or is too young to remember Dungeon Master, I wouldn't say I recommend you immediately go back and play it, but if you have the time, it's worth giving it a try, even if it's just for a few minutes. Let's pick up some bread. And these people who have done who've actually... Oh, there's a water skin, I'll take that. Is that a stone or a rock I can take? Who've done this mod... Let's read this scroll of light. What's it say? That's the light spell. They've even actually made a auto rebirth. They've actually done it really well, so it looks almost exactly the same as the original Dungeon Master. Oh, there's the button that we need to press. There's a couple of differences. You used to be able to drop the door down onto monsters' heads and do quite a considerable amount of damage that way, but I don't think that's going to happen here. Just wonder if we can pick up any rocks. Well, no, but never mind. Okay, we don't know any spells apart from that light spell, so let's head down into the first part of the dungeon. When I was about 7 or 8 years old when this first came out, I was pretty scared of it. I used to play the game with my brother, and we weren't actually allowed to play the Atari ST apart from at weekends. So we used to have to sneak on this game when it was dark. Oh, there's a mummy. Look at that, it's scary. Doesn't seem very intelligent though. Oh, actually, I can level this guy up. Let's do that. What do we want to do? Missile weapons. Well, he's going to have to be a fighter. So let's give him some dagger skills. This game I used to find incredibly scary because the mummy was very scary and it made horrible sounds. And we're going to be backed up into a corner. Fortunately in this game, of course, we get auto-regenerating health. This mummy is tough as well. Don't remember it being this tough. Don't back me into a corner. Yeah. And as I remember, there was a dagger. I'll pick that up. Put that club down because it's a waste of time. And what does this say? Small details can hide great rewards. How authentic. Incredibly authentic, actually. And a falchion. I used to spend... Well, actually, in the original Atari ST game, I didn't get much further than the... I think 4th level. My brother actually used to hog the game. Well, that and I used to be too scared to play it for any length of time. But I was very small then. Well, let's refill our water flask. We did pick this up, didn't we? Yeah, glug. And he used to play the game very cautiously. Plus he used to not do the tactic of... He used to not do the tactic of running around your opponents, which is pretty essential in this game. You can't really get away with fighting people head on. He used to always fight all the monsters head on for some reason. And that meant that he had to do a lot of sleeping, a lot of resting to recover all his health. There's something here. Leather boots. No. You can take those instead of sandals. Yeah, he used to go ahead and face monsters head on, and that meant that he would actually end up losing a lot of health. Is this the right key? Yeah. One more key. And he used to have to sleep, and it meant that his characters would starve. And on the 3rd level, he got to the purple worms room, and I think there was one stage where the purple worms are auto-regenerating. Oh, and because they auto-regenerate, let's do this. He had to fight one group of worms after another. No keys. And he would run out of water because there weren't any fountains on the 3rd level. Now where's the key that I need? And his party would starve to death, and that wasn't very good. Uh-oh, perhaps I've done entirely the wrong thing, because I've actually used the key where I shouldn't have. So I've used the key to open this door, whereas I should have used the key to open one of these doors. That That wasn't very smart of me. Do I have a oh, I do have a spare key. Let's use this. No, that's the wrong one. Well, I'm just going to talk a bit about the manual that you got. You used to get these little novellas. Huh? It's not opening. You used to get these little novellas with almost every old school game, and they gave you the background that you needed to really get into the game. And initially what you start off with is you start off with a character called, I think his name was Theon, and he lived in a kind of traditional village. Oh, what, can we pick these? No. Another torch. Arrow. Emerald key. Elven doublet. I think Cyra's already got an elven doublet. Let's give it to Hawk, who's bare-chested. Yeah, so you're this guy. The narrator of the novella is this guy called Theon. He lives in a traditional village, and the world is populated by all kinds of creatures like dogmen and traditional Dungeons and Dragons or fantasy realm, basically. Now, which key do we use? This one? Nope. And one of the characters that is around is one of the races is the High Mage. I think it's the High Mage anyway. And they happen. Ooh, 2 falchions. You can have a double falchions. Leather boots, anyone? Oh, she could have done with some sandals. Yeah, I'm just thinking as this is going on, we're just going to have to return. Yeah, so there's this High Mage, and the High Mage of this village is looking for an apprentice. And these High Mages are basically the wisest of all the creatures. And they basically govern how the world runs, and they're generally good people. And the High Mage decides to take an apprentice and happens to choose Theon as an apprentice. This Screamer is very tough. Supposedly a Screamer, it's a herder though. And Theon's very happy with this because it's quite a prestigious position. Oh no, another door! What am I going to do? That wasn't unexpected. And this I can't remember his name. It's basically the Grey Lord is the name. Oh, here it is. This is the key that I needed. The Grey Lord is the name of the High Lord. That's Master of Theon, and this is quite a prestigious position because the Grey Lord is looking to balance the force and make everything good in the world, and to be a part of this is a huge privilege, as you can imagine. And Theon's quite happily doing his job, and he's also got a fiancée in town, and his life is perfect. apart from that is when the Grey Lord says he's found the power gem, basically the gem that brought all the creatures in the world to life at the dawn of time, and he wants to get hold of the power gem so he can cure all the wrong things in the world, which is a very noble cause. And he sends Theon off on an errand when he's going to recover it. Another herder cat for me. Unfortunately, something goes wrong when the Grey Lord tries to recover when he tries to recover the... Oh, let's go and do this puzzle.